Good morning, one and all. This is Dr. Sherry from the Arid Zone with another shocking, revealing video. So, as always, let's go into that newsletter. Okay, the title, another one from India. You see that? I got a lot of those guys from India that are hitting this website because Vedic astrologers love my work. Okay, the title is Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's karmic destruction of the royal family. I am telling you, my friend, this is definitely something that's going to shock a few people. The revelation that I have for you today are just out of the ordinary. First, so as always, remember, show me a reader, I'll point out someone which is going to be a winner, somebody that is going to be successful in life, because idiots assume, don't read, and don't investigate. This being said, if you read all about my SOS to the World Deadly Window for January the 16th, you can only realize the values of my UFO predictive legacy. You can't deny it. I always says my window produces earthquakes at or above 6.0. It goes to today, 7.0 and 6.0. Click in here. Click here, okay, if you're curious, and see the email exchange with USGS in Pasadena, California. Me giving very specific date for large earthquakes above 7.0. Just go and read it, have fun. All right, in the news, sad enough, Ukraine interior ministers among at least 14 killed in a helicopter crash. Famous death, dramatic death news. There you go. I don't want to go through all that I collected. The link is there, is alive for you above. Just click in it, digest it, and realize that I'm trying to guide you and protect you. The police report says the drivers that was speeding in crash that killed a UGA football player and staffer. According to the report, alcohol and drug tests were not administered. Oh my God. Again, you know what? If you believe this crap, I definitely feel very sorry for you. You know, drug and alcohol tests are mandatory when there is fatalities, period. Okay. Now, again, you got to have respect for the friends and the family of the deceased and all the people that love these guys, who loves Priscilla Presley, who love all the victim that was killed by this crazy lunatic, Scorpio, crazy lunatic, by the way. Okay, the same guy that killed Petito, Gabi, Scorpio, right? Another Bryant. My gosh. So the reality is you've got to save all this. You don't want to hurt people. So believe it or not, that's your deal. But I know the stars don't lie, my good friends. Now, as I said earlier, and I repeat it again, the reason why they're dead is because they were speeding. Why were they speeding? Because they were high. They were drunk. They just came out of a party. They were 20 years old. Happened to me, for God's sake. Happened to me. Nearly died. I was 20 years old. Drunk, young, stupid, flipped the car. Jesus, have mercy. All right. Again, don't assume that I'm not sensitive to all those tragic news and all the victims out there, or have no respect for nobody, and I'm just working for making money for my business. I don't need you if you're not smart enough, okay? You have no business to be here if you're not smart enough, okay? Go to TikTok. All right. This work is not for the feeble-minded. It's not for the moron. It's not for the idiot. It's for those that are very smart and very curious, or you and all of those that have signed up to my channel. And thank you for that. And thank you to be part of my movement, spreading the light and sharing my work. Again, let's talk about those two beautiful young people here, Harry and Meghan. They have a mission And the mission is to bring the royal all the way down. But there is more to it. It's not just conspiracy here. No, that's the stars talking to you. Okay, so we are going to investigate Prince Harry astrological chart in great detail. But before doing this, it is critical for you that you read a few things so you'll understand me a little bit better. Did Meghan Markle save Prince Harry from mental self-destruction? Oh, you believe she did. Why? Because she was born with the head of the dragon in Leo, right in the 12th house of Gary. You see, the head of the dragon of Meghan is right here. Of course, I didn't do a double chart, okay? I just point out that the subconscious is where the mystical, supremely powerful energy of resisting killing yourself is from, okay? The subconscious. So since the dragon is in his subconscious, she is a life source that you cannot survive without. Understand that? Okay, this being said, let's move on. Okay. And I don't have much joy, in telling you that those kids can either commit suicide or being killed by the royal. I don't have no joy. Now you see this, the gun against the head. That is a prediction that I made to one of my closest friends. I told him he was going to die twice. He says, Dr. Thierry, Louis, nobody died twice. I proved him wrong. He shot himself twice. Just read the dramatic story here, okay? And see who you're dealing with and the reality of my work. The royal are no cosmic conscious. They are like the majority of the people on planet Earth. They are robots of their stars. They don't read my forecast every year. They don't care. They don't know. Okay? They're not lucky, in other words, like you. And they cannot avoid the reptilian effect induced by this dragon. Now there are some British citizens out there that are wondering what happened to their country. Once upon a time, England was a supreme ruling country on this world, okay? Now, you got to read what this guy says, okay? What the F happened to England when they had it all? Read what he said. That's why it's important once I'm done to read the newsletter, and you're going to read my rebuttal here, okay? You're going to read what I answer to this guy about what happened to England. Just take the time to read it, okay? Now, in reality, England is a Capricorn country. That's the head of evil, Satan, the symbol chosen by Christians to represent the devil. And it is ruled by Saturn, which is a great malefic, a very karmic planet. And Saturn rules engineering, structure, politics. Without the British, there'd be no politics. There'd be no structure. These guys are genius in building and structuring. Okay, that's why once upon a time they were building ships and they were around the world. Okay. But when the tail of the dragon entered the dragon in Capricorn, Cancer axis, the karma for this country started, okay? It started with the planning of the assassination of Princess Diana by Prince Charles and the Queen. Yeah, you're going to hate me for that. How the hell do you know? Well, I read the stars. I don't use my 5 logical, limited human senses. I bypass the physical, rational world. I use third eye. I delegate with the archetypal realm of supracosmic consciousness. And I can see farther than what you can see and believe. And I know if you love the Queen or the Royal or anybody else for that matter, don't let your emotion override the option to learn something with me today. Now, the downfall of fame and power for the Royal continued when both Harry and Meghan decided to step down from their royal duty, and with the Queen passing a few months ago. God bless us all. Now, to those of you who deny my prediction of me making the prediction of the Queen passing, well, again, if you had my book, you would have read that the royal family may also suffer a death by malady or accident. And look at the date. Was I a little bit ahead? All right, move on. God speaks his cosmic will to his children from all walks of life, including those born rich and poor, kings and servants. In his eyes, we are all born equal as we experience life on earth or on hell and karma that no one can avoid. Now, the UK and many nations, for that matter, Spain, Portugal, France, God knows what, invaded and raped many foreign countries. and of those people's freedom and their wealth. Okay, they went to India, they rape India. They went to Africa, they rape all the African nation of the diamond mine, which end up on the Queen's crown. Okay, and all these people were suffering, being used and abused with slavery and so forth. And all of this was brought back to the Queen. Okay, now the horrific pain and suffering of millions of people brought very heavy karma to all of those nations, which one by one must repay the abuse through karma. And no one, again, has or will ever be able to avoid karma, my good friends. Be careful what you say, what you do. But first, let me bring you some fact you must acknowledge, okay, about previous predictions made over the years for the royal. And please pay attention to the date again. Read this: Prince Harry and Meghan, stars and fate. Prince William, Princess Catherine in the UK, fate. Read, remember. Show me a reader, I will point out someone that will be successful in life. Okay. A few facts to discuss. Again, Prince Harry was born in September 15. We have this chart above. We're going to go back to it, okay? In London, under the critical sign of Virgo. Virgo was cleansing, and his wife Meghan was born in August 4th, 81, under the sign of Leo, the queen of the zodiac, fame, the stage. Virgo rules the 6th house of work and service to the world. Okay, working hard is the only way for the soul, Harry, to regenerate and take away confusion, depression, and even suicidal thought. This is the sign of the normal person who goes to work. A king cannot deal with that energy. You just can't. It's against the rules of God, cosmic design. Virgo rules service to others, hard work, cleaning and cleansing. And this is exactly what Prince Harry is at the subconscious level, what he was doing first, okay? And now consciously doing, cleaning, cleansing what he feels has been serious damage to his psyche when his mom died, assassinated. He was traumatized by the death of his mother, and he will fight to the death to avenge her and punish those who are responsible. Now, Meghan was born as a, as a Leo, under the sun, okay, with Mercury, the mind. Mind is concerned with fame, okay, reaching the top. And a very powerful, lucky dragon set in Leo. The head of the dragon of Meghan is in Leo. That Leo was a king and a queen, and you wonder why she attracted the prince, a royal. Hello, a magnet would attract a piece of wood. Now, her soul's purpose as a Leo is to reach fame, the stage of light and world stature. Now, this has been fulfilled by attracting Harry. That's what it is. But Prince Harry, Virgo, cleansing and service to others is very different, and his purpose was not fulfilled until he finally decided to give up his royal title and begin to serve the world in a more modest, realistic way. In some ways, Meghan as Leo and Harry as a Virgo, soul's purpose are in conflict. Leo, Virgo are next to each other. They are not in the 5th house of a seat of attraction between human beings. Okay, so there is much more deeper and tragic astrological configuration at work, okay, that I cannot divulge to the public today, involving the karmic, destructive cosmic energy, involving Larry and Meghan's chart, depicting the gloomy, deadly vision I have for them, okay? And I'm sharing with you today, sadly. Unless you become a student, you're going to learn the real reason why they've attracted each other and why they're going to go the way I said they will. Drastically, dramatically, famously, like Princess Diana, somewhere, somehow. Let's hope I'm wrong, because I want those kids to live a long life and to be happy. But they have been comically attracted to each other for very specific reason that is bigger than themselves. Karma. All right, so only the smart and curious spiritual advanced student of mine taking my upcoming live astrology course, Astro Psychology on Zoom, will have access to this critical information. You know what? I have tried to offer also astrological facts about the good and bad of Scorpio on the Brian Conagher, A Born Killer newsletter. If you read it or watched the video. And I was mauled to death by the humongous stupidity of so many unevolved souls out there. And then this is why I put it here, the picture of a pig. Don't cast your pearls of wisdom before swine. Don't give pearls of wisdom to pigs or dogs, okay? That's what those people are, but they don't know. They are not responsible. The problem is they won't try to get out of the box under my guidance. They ridiculed me. They beat the hell out of me when all I'm trying to do is to save their pitiful lives. All right. You will have to read all the rest, which is extraordinarily revealing as far as their stars is concerned. Okay. Now, I'm going to go back to the chart and explain a few things because we are getting into the interesting part. Again, he's got Mercury in Virgo. He's got a part of fortune in Virgo and the sun in Virgo. In other words, he's supposed to serve. Okay. Serve. That's the sign of working, cleaning, cleansing. It's miles and miles away from the energy of the lion who wants to have everything clean and done for themselves. Okay? Like Prince Charles, who needs a butler to wipe his butt. Whatever. Okay, so, you know me, I'm honest and I'm direct. Okay, in the second house of money and self-esteem, he's got his Venus in Libra. So Libra is ruled by Venus, so it's dignified. This in many ways means that he's able to give the type of love he receives, and he's able to work with women. In this case, it would be his wife, of course. Now look at the problem. Look at the big problem. Look at this. A stallion in Scorpio, 1, 2, 3, in the mind of Harry. And my good friend Larry, who committed suicide, has exactly the same chart. Had exactly the same chart. He's a dual, 2 lives in one. One as a king and one as a normal person trying to. Pluto, the planet of death and drama, triple the power of the Scorpion. See the past, jealousy, resentment, suspicion, sarcasm, wanted to kill others or himself. There is no way with such a tremendous power in his third house that Harry is going to survive this dragon. I hope to be wrong. But again, the future has and will always be my utmost faithful witness. We'll talk about it again in the future, sad enough. Saturn, the great depressive, the great malefic. Saturn is in his mind, in his consciousness. Combined with Pluto, it's a miracle that this kid is still alive without my guidance, my help. He does not know about the Scorpion stinging his head all the time, night and day. He cannot control the revengeful energy of the trauma and the drama that happened when his mother was killed or assassinated. He's not stupid. He's extraordinarily brilliant. He knows. But I'm not here to guide him, to help him to survive this dragon. His wife is. God thanks for that. And that's why she attracted him. Okay, head of the dragon in his subconscious. He's trying so hard to kill himself, and here she is with love, with light, with intellectual communication. Because they were attracted to each other on an intellectual level, at the subconscious level. Leo and Virgo don't have any magnetic energy. There is no chemistry. But the love is pure, is strong, very powerful, and life-giver as far as Harry is concerned. 10 of the dragon in the third house, you cannot get worse than that. That's the chart of a killer. That's the chart of someone who will commit suicide on a negative side. But at the same time, Scorpio can also become the eagle, save a life. A negative Scorpio will get a knife to kill you for $1. An eagle, an educated Scorpio, will use a scalpel to kill a cancer. See the difference between the lizard who lives at night, the killer, the rapist, okay? Or the eagle. Maybe you're going to get it this time, those who have no ability to enter the archetypal realm of supracosmic consciousness. With my guidance, maybe you'll learn something today. But look, more tragically, see, that's the house of death. What do you have? The black moon, the curse. The good news is his moon is in Taurus, as dignified. The moon is all about security, home and family, conjuncting the head of the dragon, so big house, like he was a real estate, like he on foreign land, foreigners, foreign land, 9th house, higher education. I wish he could meet me. Then I would help him to stop the crucifixion that's going on every single day, because I don't know how long he's going to be able to deal with that dragon. So black moon, the curse on the 8th house of death, signify the violent death. I hope I am wrong, my good friend. I really, really do, because I don't want anything to happen to any of those kids. But they could be the target of the power, of the royal, of the hierarchy of England. Those kids were born to destroy the royal, and they're going to give their life if they have to do so. And Larry will do that to avenge his mother, because he cannot do any other way with such a powerful dragon's tail. Joined by Pluto, the most powerful planet you can get, the ruler of Scorpio, where the reptilians reside, Scorpio. And with Saturn, the great malefic, the great depressive. Again, it's a miracle that he is still alive, in all honesty. All I can do and ask you to do now, my good friend, is to take me seriously. Now it's time for you, since I'm done, okay? Go and read the letter. The newsletter has a lot of things that I could not cover. You got plenty of time to investigate. Since we are now into the scorpionic energy, that's where a secret comes to life. This is wherever you go, wherever you do, whatever you say, whatever you learn will follow you for the rest of your life. It's an opportunity for you to die from the limitation of the lizard and the ground and move on towards the eagle, the light, God, cosmic design, and Jesus, cosmic ministry. That's what's going on. Hopefully, more of you will decide to keep my legacy alive, because that's going to be my last live course that I'm going to do on Zoom very soon now. I just hope that this critical astrological wisdom, which is the mother of all science when you look at it, is not being wasted or ridiculed by people like, disgrace, by all the rational, by all the young soul who did not yet reach a higher level of evolution or spiritual values that could help him to understand, again, the secret of what it means to be human in God's cosmic design. They were chosen to do their physical part in this world. And I was chosen by the force to do what I'm doing today, not an accident. Everything is written in light. And if you get to learn to speak the language and decipher the hieroglyph of the universe, then you speak God language. You ain't going to be a fool anymore. Because religion is not what's going to help you to ascend to a much higher level. Religion was created by the rich to stop the poor killing them. Religion was created to create more chaos, more splits, more war than all the disease and all the natural disaster and viruses combined together. Religions were created by the reptilians to make sure we don't agree, we don't understand each other's. But if you go above into the universal secrets and you learn how you stand under your stars, then you'll understand what it means to own the secret of life. And that's what I'm offering you. Do it while you can, because sooner or later, I'll be in Florida, and I'm not going to be talking about astrology. You're going to enjoy a lot of good video of me having good time on my ship, my boat, with all my friends, people, clients, and whomever is what is left for me. Having good time as a Pisces, no water, exotic place, good time. So I need you to carry the torch of supreme wisdom. I think we have so far close to 10 people, 12 people that have joined so far. And I don't know how many people who cannot attend because they have kids, they have work, they cannot stay 2 hours for a few weeks facing me learning all that good stuff, right? But we could still have 2 or 3 more, and I'd be happy with that. The more of you I have, the more superhuman I have, the more is good for my legacy. That's why I'm very concerned. And I believe if I reach 10 to 15 people live, I'll be happy. because I know those guys are going to really, really master the best of what I've learned all my life. And remember, February 26th, that's when I will be turning 73 years old. Okay. And of course, we're going to discuss also relocation, the power of the subconscious, the medical aspects. In this course, we're going to discuss your chart. We're going to discuss everything under the sun, the power of the subconscious. We're going to do the chart of famous and infamous people. We're going to discuss things that are well outside of the reach of morons. Hello. Welcome to the world of Dr. Cherry, the world of undiluted truth, the world of true cosmic wisdom, a world where freedom, love, integrity, knowledge, and extraterrestrials are a true reality. All right, my good friend, God bless all of you. See you again.